Hello friends, it is the 2nd of November. I wanted to do a sort of weekly vlog thing, just to a normal one, no themes, no anything, but it's gonna be a hectic one. I think I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film, but I figure if everything goes well, there's gonna be a lot of b-roll thing because today is going to be me. I have to go grocery shopping. I want to bake a cake. I have to pack because tomorrow we're leaving for a 4-day vacation thing in this call it a sort of tropical holiday resort thing and it's called Lalandia. It is it has big aquadome. It has a play sort of ground, yeah, what do you call it? There's all these different things you could do for activities, sports events, bowling. I think there's restaurants, there are obviously stores and stuff, and I don't know what they're planning on, what sort of activities there's going to be these next coming days, but it's mostly because my sister gave birth in the middle of the summer, just before the summer vacation. So obviously she didn't really have a summer vacation. Her kids didn't really have anywhere to go, so now we're leaving on a 4-day trip together, which is going to be exciting. It is in Billund, which it lies more or less next to Legoland, Lego House, Lego headquarters, and our second biggest airport as well. So it's not a big city, but it's a city that has a lot of things going. And I have to bring snacks, sodas, drink stuff, wine, and hand lotion. No, hand soap, sorry. Hold on, my sister gave me something. I need to bring snacks, sodas, wine, hand soap. So the cake is not on the menu, but I have bananas that are getting a little questionable, so I need to use them before I go, because they won't be edible when I get back in 4 days. I don't think so. So I figured I could bake a banana cake. I haven't been baking that in forever, but I obviously need to go shopping first because I need some eggs. I don't have any eggs, so. But everything's going to go well, I think. Otherwise, I need to sort of do some laundry today as well, because tomorrow I'm obviously leaving. I have to clean up just so it's more or less tidy, and I don't have to think about when I get back. I need to bring the key, an extra spare key, to my neighbor who's going to be taking care of my cat while I'm away. So yeah, I have a lot of things to do today and the next coming days, but I hope that I will be able to read something as well. My plans, I am going to be reading from Charmed Life by Diana Wynne Jones, because I have to get started on my books for the month, because I have quite a lot of books on there, and I want to read Spaceband. So these are my physical books I want to read this week. And then I have also my Kindle book. I think I'm gonna get Ruthless Rivals. I think I'm gonna start that one on my Kindle. I need to charge my Kindle today because it is only 11%, so I need to charge it. And I'm also working on the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm about halfway through that book now, so I want to finish that too. Just add it to my TBR. It's no big deal. No one's going to die if I don't read all of them, right? So I'm just going to do that. Hold on. Now I put it in the charger. So I have decent plans for the week. If I can finish those 3 books, I would be glad. I don't know about audios. I don't think I'm going to be listening to that many audios. I mean, my cat has been spitting things up like left and right. I've already... Sometimes she gets too eager when she's eating, and she eats so fast that she throws some of it up again. So fun times for me because I always have to like clean up after her. So now I'm going to find out what clothes to put in the laundry. And once I've done that, I need to go grocery shopping, because then the next one will be baking. And then the next one will be tidying up and packing. And then I can read, sit down and read and feel good about myself. So everything's going to be fine. It's 11 AM, so I have a lot of time still. So no worries. I'm not worried about anything. So yeah. Hello friends, it is Sunday now, and yeah, I'm currently packing the last things. I'm leaving in a couple of minutes. My vacuumer is running and all of that, and I'm figuring it will finish soon. My sister just texted and said that they were going now, so I am leaving too because I have to go and pick up my other sister. Then I'm gonna go to my parents. We're gonna pack up their car so we only drive in 3 cars, because both my mom and dad has to have their car with them because of reasons that's taking too long to explain right now. So it takes some time, and then we can, I think it fits with when we are leaving from here. So yeah, I didn't get to read very much from my book yesterday. I only read 50 something pages now, but we'll see how much I get read over the next coming days. I will try and film a couple of things, but it will be from my phone camera. I'm not bringing this one, so I will leave you to it. See ya. Yep. Jeg kan simpelthen ikke lige have mere lige nu, så. Hello. It is now Thursday, the 8th. No. Yeah. 7th. Oh my god. I'm a little all over the place. just wanted to say that I'm back from our mini vacation and I went to work today, and I haven't read super much over the vacation, which I sort of predicted. Okay, I need to get this off. I got a cold while I was away, which was great for me. Not. But I did manage to read 108 pages of what's it called? Charmed Life. It's fine. I'm closing in on a halfway point. I'm not as into it as I was with Howl's Moving Castle, for instance. I really enjoyed that from the get-go. But it is interesting so far. We are following Cat, or he's also known as Eric, I think. I don't know why. And then there's a girl named Gwendolyn, and they both go to this mansion kind of thing to be tutored or taught, whatever, by Chrystomancy, I think, who is in charge of this. And they go there, and right now they're not really allowed to do any magic, and Gwendolyn is pissed about it, so she's acting out, probably because she's been used to getting what she wants or something. I'm not sure. She seems a little bit spoiled, but we're seeing things from Cat's perspective. And then at the house, there are 2 other kids living there. So yeah, I am enjoying that, but not as much as Howl's Moving Castle, for instance. Other than that, I have made it to 64% of Pumpkin Spice Cafe. That's sort of what I've been reading the most from, without even having read a whole bunch. I think I read 20% while I was away, but I read a couple of chapters before bed every evening, so I sort of chipped away at it a little bit at a time. And then I have been reading some kids books for my nephew. He likes to get bedtime stories every day, and so one of them was an audio, and the other one, but it was like 20 minutes, and the other one was, I believe it was just a short book. I don't know how long it was. It took maybe 15 minutes for me to read it, about someone having a dad that was a little bit of an embarrassment. But yeah, that's basically what I've been reading. It was fun being away. We had a lot of fun activities. It was mostly, obviously, in the Aquadome, which I couldn't film anything from, obviously. Water damage and stuff. But that wasn't a possibility. I didn't even have my phone with me in there. It was just locked up in the locker while I was in. But we were in, then there was the playground play area where they spend a lot of time, and my niece loved jumping on those trampolines. My nephew wasn't, he's a little bit more insecure when it comes to heights. I think he's a little bit afraid of heights and things that goes a little bit too crazy. It's the same when he's in like in the swimming pools or whatever. He is a little more hesitant about what he's doing, and a little bit more scared of actually getting his head wet or whatever. Whereas my niece just doesn't care. I think my niece is a lot like my sister when it comes to water, and I think my nephew has sort of issues from my sister's boyfriend. Without it, like, it's not like he can't do anything now, but he wasn't really fond of swimming either when he was that age. So yeah, but you know, it's different from people to people. So, but we had a lot of fun, and yeah, time went fast, and suddenly we were back home again, and it was time for me to go to work. Today was a little bit rough, also because I have this cold, so I think I might be working from home tomorrow. So I don't know what happened. Where was I? I manage my own time, more or less. So as long as I get the 37 hours, that's my norm. But otherwise, chill. I'm hoping I sort of scheduled out my reading and my audiobook listening for the rest of the month, and hopefully I'll be able to get through all of my books. Crosses fingers, but it's not a given. I haven't been reading that many books this year, so I think my maximums, I had a month, I think, where I read like 10 books or 11. I think that was March or April probably, and maybe May as well. But then since then it's been very low, and in October and September I think it's been 6 books, so we'll see. I hope that I'm sort of getting my reading mojo back. I try to fit in like an hour worth of, at least an hour to 45 minutes, half an hour to an hour's worth of physical me sitting down to read a book in every day, and then I read a little bit before bed, and that should add up to something, so we'll see where it lands. Yeah, but it's fine. I'm enjoying reading right now, so it's going well, and I'm enjoying sort of being back in the booktube funk or whatever, even though it's a little bit of a challenge doing everything, and it seems like I'm starting over with my channel completely because it's very quiet. It's sort of like in the beginning, I mean, I still have quite a lot of subscribers, but I think a lot of them maybe has stopped sort of watching me because obviously I haven't been doing booktube for a year, so it takes some time to rebuild your viewing again. So it's sort of down in the lower numbers back in the beginning phase of my channel, but it's fine. I hope that by sort of sticking to it for a bit, it will change soon and get some more viewers and whatever. Otherwise, it's nice to have this to look back on and sort of, yeah, because sometimes I like to see, okay, what did I read for like a year ago, or what was my life like back then. Sometimes it's nice to look back on what you've been doing, so I do that sometimes. Yeah, so it's also for myself, a lot of it. Anyway, yeah, this is my update. A little bit of a lengthy one, but an update, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye. Hi friends, in Sunday the 10th of November, and I wanted to check in with, this will be my final day for this vlog. It's not my final update, but I just wanted to check in and let you know that I am working on finishing Charmed Life by Diana Wynne Jones. As you can probably tell, my cold is still going on as well as much as before. I just took some nose spray that will help me clear out my sort of nose area. But I have just over 100 pages left, and it reads really fast when I do read it, and it's definitely become very interesting now as well. I don't know how much I told you before. We follow Eric Crestomanci. He's known as Cat. Someone calls him Cat, I don't know how. And then his sister Gwendolyn, they come to the castle of Crestomanci to learn about magic. Or well, they are there because they have some magical powers, but they are not allowed to use them in the beginning. But then right now, Eric has just been talking with Crestomanci about starting on magic training from the next school day, even though he doesn't really want to because he's afraid he's gonna do something terrible, because that, I think that he might have heard that he will be evil or whatever. But I am enjoying it a lot right now, and we'll finish that when I get back. I had plans to try and finish Spaceband as well this vlog, but I'm not going to put some effort into that one. Instead, I'm going to be focusing on finishing Pumpkin Spice Cafe, so I'll finish those 2 books this week, and then next week I'll actually be starting in on my sort of secret vlog thing. So that'll be the next thing that I start on, and then we'll see how long that takes, and then I can get back to the remainder of the books that I have on my TBR. So anyway, I wanted to let you know that that's my plans. I need to go and do some grocery shopping. I will be going for for grocery shopping now, and then I need to do a little bit of, I'm doing laundry as well. I have to put on another batch of laundry right now before I leave, and then I need to get something to eat, and then I'll go back to reading. I don't really have many other plans for the day, so those are my plans for right now. Yeah, so this is my update for now. Hold on, I'm also listening to audios, some audios, and I don't think I've talked about them at all. I am listening to Ribbon and Ruins, which is the next one that I read in the Vampire Knitting Club. I like that one. It was sort of a wedding service, so it was a lot of fun reading about it, like the preparations for it. Were introduced some characters of Lucy's and stuff, so yeah. But I'm also listening to, right now I'm listening to Kindred in Death by J.D. Robb. This is I forgot which number it was. I think it's book 20, maybe it's 28. Hold on. It's book 29 in the In Death series. And I must have listened to 3 hours of this. But I'm very much enjoying it. It's very difficult to read right now because it's a little bit pretty brutal. There's a brutal murder happening, and that's sometimes the difficulties in the beginning, that there's a lot of gory stuff talking about the people, and it's hurtful. The father of the victim is a police officer as well, and yeah. Anyway, this was my short update for now. I will talk to you later with an update. Bye. Hello friends, it is now Monday. I just wanted to do a final check-in of my reading because, as you might have seen, I finished my last book yesterday while I was on my way to bed. So I finished Charmed Life, and I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I liked it a lot. It wasn't as good as Howl's Moving Castle for me. It's very different. I don't think I can compare it completely, but it follows. I've found out why he's called Cat. I don't know why I didn't figure that out sooner. Maybe I didn't retain all of the information in the beginning. I don't know, because I was reading it so sporadically. But Cat, or Eric Chrestomanci, is like a cat in that he has 9 lives, meaning that he's an enchanter. And he doesn't know this at all. He doesn't know what it entails. He doesn't know the term for it. He just knows that he has 9 lives, and he has lost some of them. And Gwendolyn is his sister and thinks she uses magic. She's a little bit rebellious in the beginning, at least, and yeah, things happened. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but I did enjoy getting to know the characters, especially Cat and also Janet. And Cat is called Chant, and he is at Chrestomanci Mansion, with I don't know I forgot his first name, but Chrestomanci is his sort of guardian kind of thing, and it definitely ended up with some fun stuff happening, and I'm looking forward to reading on in this to see what will happen. And finally, I finished up Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore is the name. It is the first book in a series. I liked it in the beginning, and I thought there was sort of a mystery surrounding her, someone doing some sort of sabotaging for her shop, and Mikio, the getting to know each other, but it got a little bit tiresome with our male lead, who kept pulling away from our main our main character because of issues that he has from a childhood. Obviously, I understand that you can have some issues you have to deal with, and he definitely never dealt with them. But I think what mostly annoyed me was when, I think it was 80% into it, I think everything was resolved. They had been together, they had found each other again after the third act breakup, because obviously that happens. And then there were 10% of just them having sex over the last couple of weeks, and then there was a little bit of an epilogue, last chapter, an epilogue with things that happened. I think that dragged my overall rating down quite a bit, because I felt like it was unnecessary. I would have liked it to have been at least spread out more over the book, if it was necessary to have it, or just not had continue to have detailed sex scenes in there. It wasn't necessary. I don't think even T.L. Swan, who's known for having a lot of that, has that many after each other, without there having been anything else. But anyway, this was my final update. I think I'm gonna land on a 3 to a 3.5 stars. I haven't really set myself on it, because I did enjoy elements of it, but I think it's definitely not a 4 stars. I think it's a 3 stars probably. Yeah, so yeah, this is my final up for this update for this vlog, and I hope you enjoyed it if you stuck to the end. Yeah, so see you later, bye.